Hey, welcome to Physical Embodiment Studio. I'm Courtney Sproles, a certified personal trainer and yoga instructor, and today I'm guiding you through a cool down sequence that you can implement after your movement routine. We'll begin in a child's pose, so go ahead and pivot onto your mat into a comfortable position. I like to bring my feet together and knees wide, and then send your hips directly back towards your heels, walking your hands forward, relaxing your head onto the floor, keeping the back of your neck long. Roll your shoulders down your back and start to breathe where you feel your belly pressing into your thighs on your inhale, relaxing the muscles in your body as you exhale. We'll stay for 5 more intentional breaths. Last one. Gently pull yourself forward till you're belly down on the floor. Bring your hands by your chest, roll your shoulders down away from your ears. We'll go into an up dog eventually, but if it feels more comfortable to land in a low cobra, you'll roll your shoulders down, open through your chest, expand through your heart center, and breathe here. Otherwise, if you're ready for a little more extension through the spine, you'll gently push the floor away, keeping the shoulders low and your heart open. We'll stay here for 6 breaths. Inhaling deep. Full breath out. See where you can soften. Inhale. Hips stay heavy. Exhale. Three more breaths. Full breath. Stay for the exhale. Lower yourself down gently. Give yourself a moment of pause. When you're ready, push into the ground, lift into an all fours position. Land with your knees directly under your hips. Grip into the floor with your fingers to protect your wrist. We'll move into hip circles together, getting the mobility through the joints of your hips now. So we'll pull the knee, the left knee in particular, out to the side, out, around, and then down and in. Now try and do this without bumping your hips to one side or the other. You're just letting the joint rotate through the hip bone. So your femur is moving nice and smooth through your pelvis. Once you get to about the 6th one, we'll rotate the opposite way. So pull your knee out and back and then around through center. You might experience some clicking. As long as it's not painful, we can proceed here. Last one. All right, drop that knee down. Let's switch to the other side, going out, up, and around. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. We're at 3, we'll go for 6. Bring the knee down and then push it back out and around, switching directions here for 6. Land with both knees on the floor, give yourself a moment of pause. Now we'll move into Pigeon Pose. So you'll slide your left knee in towards your left wrist and then bring your ankle towards your right wrist. Slide your right leg back a little bit. We'll stay here for a moment to check in with the hip and see how you're feeling. If you're ready to find some depth, we'll drop down towards the floor. So lower down your forearms if it's comfortable. And again, we'll keep that 6 count breath. So relaxing down fully. Maybe you lower your head down to the earth. I'm going to keep my head lifted for this one for 6 breaths in and out. See if you can settle in even more with every breath out. Two more breaths. Stay for your exhale and then gently push into your hands. Slide your left leg back. Find all fours again. Give yourself a moment of pause. When you're ready, bring your right knee towards your right wrist, your ankle towards your left hand, and then send your left leg back a little bit. Pause for a moment, see how you're feeling here. And when you're ready, if you're ready, you'll drop down to your forearms and possibly even all the way down to the floor. Find your comfort zone and we'll stay here for 6 breaths. Final breath. Gently push into your hands, make your way into all fours again. Give yourself a moment of pause. Drop down to your hips. We'll be going into a hamstring stretch into a forward fold, okay? So ground your hips, lengthen through your spine. When you're ready, first, of course, I want you to prioritize the length of your spine on this one, okay? So bring your feet about hip distance or maybe even closer. Find length by sending your tailbone back and lifting proud through your chest. Now reach your arms forward and we'll slide the hands down your legs with your breath out, keeping the spine straight as much as you can. We'll stay here for 3 breaths with your spine straight before we fold if it's comfortable for your spine. So take a deep breath in, full breath out, 2 more. And when you're ready on your next exhale, fold forward, flexing through your spine if that feels comfortable. Otherwise, keep your spine straight. And we'll stay here for 3 more breaths. Slowly start to stack your spine again, finding length all the way to an upright position. Now we'll go into a spinal twist. So ground your left foot over your right, so it's on the outside of your right knee or thigh or shin. And you'll ground your hips through onto the floor as much as you can. Okay, now lengthen through your spine and I want you to twist towards the left, hugging your thigh, keeping your shoulders down away from your ears. We'll stay here for 6 breaths. Every exhale might get you a little deeper into that twist. Two more. Stay for your exhale. Unwind. Give yourself a moment of pause. And when you're ready, you'll ground your right foot to the outside of your left leg. Find length through your spine. Hug your right thigh and then twist. We'll stay here for 6 breaths. Slowly unwind. Moving into Cobblers pose, you'll bring your feet together, knees wide. Lengthen through your spine first, and then you're going to gently pull yourself forward with your spine long. Breathing for 3. And then folding through your spine into flexion for 3 breaths. Find length through your spine, lift up, extend your right leg long, moving into Dancer's pose. You'll extend your right leg long, lengthen through your spine, ground your left hand on the floor beside you, reach your right arm up and away, sending your hips forward, finding length through the fingers and the toes in opposite directions. Stay for your 6th breath. Slowly lower your hips down. Find Cobbler's pose again. Now we'll extend the left leg long. Reach your right hand to the outside of your thigh. Reach up and away. Fingers and toes reach away from each other for 6 breaths. Stay for your 6th breath. Slowly lower back down. Thanks for joining me in this cool down sequence. I'll see you next time.